In 1800, an Italian physicist and chemist named Alessandro Volta wrote a letter to Sir Joseph Banks, the president of the Royal Society of London. He described in great details the operation of the voltaic pile and its ability to generate a continuous electric current. Yes, you guessed it. It was the first electric battery, and it is considered a groundbreaking invention in the history of science and technology. 200 years later, the battery is everywhere around us. In torches, watches, cars, laptop, and in your mobile phone, which you probably use right now to watch this video. Home batteries have evolved significantly over the last few years, and be sure they will continue to improve. This is driven by advances in technology, increased demand for energy storage, and a growing interest in renewable energy. So, this is what I was asking myself. Should I add a home battery to my solar system or not? Spoiler alert, I decided not to. Hello and welcome to What's Efficient. My name is Ciprian, and during this video I will explain why I am not going to add a home battery to my solar system. Stay with me until the end of this video to find out why I decided not to add a home battery to my 3 kilowatts solar system, or at least not yet. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to receive my latest experiences towards my transition to fully electric. And without any further ado, let's delve in. Before I have taken my decision, I took a few things into consideration. I have done my math and I would like to share it with you. During the first year, my 3 kilowatts solar system generated around 3000 kilowatts hour of renewable electricity. Around 2,500 has been exported to the grid. I have only used around 500 kilowatts hour out of those 3,000 of green electricity. If you haven't seen my first year review video, the link is in the description below, as always. The main reason why I decided to install the solar panels was so that I could change my petrol car for an electric one. I wanted to use electricity from the solar array to charge my EV, which I am. To learn more about my challenges when it comes to charge my car using solar, the link is in the description below. Ideally, I want to use all the excess power to charge my car. That is not possible. Why? You are asking. It is quite simple. I am not at home 24/7, therefore I cannot take full advantage of the whole power generated. This is why a home battery makes sense. The excess electricity from the solar panels will be stored into the home battery and will be used to charge my car battery at night. During my first year, I charged my MG4 from home with around 5000 kilowatts hour. Most of that has been done using off-peak electricity overnight. I continue doing this during my second year as the electricity price is more than 3 times cheaper. 7.5 pence compared to the peak price. My 3 kilowatt solar system produced during the first year 3020 kilowatts hour. At the moment, the price I am being paid for every kilowatt hour exported is 8 pence. Therefore, it is better for me to put all the excess power back into the grid and then buy it back during off-peak hours. Now, going back to my original question, should I add a home battery to store my excess power? Not in my case, because I use the grid as a battery. The power I export during the day, I take back during off-peak hours to charge my car, and I do this at a lower price. Now, let's get back into the math. 5000 kilowatts hour will cost me 375 pounds per year. 2500 kilowatts hour exported to the grid will bring me 200 pounds per year. So, I only pay 175 pounds per year in order to charge my car, or in other words, on average 14 pounds and 58 pence per month to power the car. Now, I know what you are thinking. The house is obviously not using electricity only to charge the car. I also have all the appliances you can think of. PC, lights, dishwasher, washing machine, fridge, phone and laptop chargers, kettle, electric shower, hair dryer, vacuum cleaner. So where is all the electricity coming from? I schedule all my high consumer to run during off-peak hours. I am talking about the dishwasher, the washing machine, the slow cooker, and sometimes even the oven, but only sometimes. We all have smart appliances. Why not use them in a smart way? So, how much electricity did the rest of my appliances used over the year? They use around 450 kilowatts hour directly from the solar panels and around 600 kilowatts hour imported from the grid. That makes 1.66 kilowatts hour per day. So how much should I expect to pay if I continue using power in the same way? 606 kilowatts hour will be 180 pounds and 46 pence per year. If I were to have a battery, then I will charge it at night and I will discharge it during the day. So 606 kilowatts hour at 7.5 pence will cost me 45 pounds and 45 pence per year, making a 135 pounds in saving per year. Now, let's see how this will look like as a return of the investment. Taking into account my low energy consumption, I only need a small battery. However, it needs to provide me with 5 kilowatts discharge power because of my electric shower. I have contacted a couple of local companies and they suggested minimum 5.2 kilowatts hour battery. This is an AC coupled battery with a 5 kilowatts charge and discharge rate. The quote for this with the installation was £4,000. Now, let's see if it's worth the money. The battery has a lifespan of approximately 6,000 cycles. One cycle equals one full discharge with a one full charge. You will think that 5 kilowatts hour in is 5 kilowatts hour out, but there are always losses that you need to take into account. Now let's get back into the mathematics of this. 6,000 cycles equal 30,000 kilowatts hour, which at off-peak electricity will cost 2,250 pounds. If you remember, I use from the grid on average 1.66 kilowatts hour per day. Let's round up to 2.5 kilowatts hour per day. Taking advantage of the entire lifespan of the battery, that will take it up to 12,000 days or 33 years. That is presuming that the battery and the inverter will even last that long. The average warranty is around 10 years. Let's say that the battery makes it. But let's be honest, the inverter will have to be changed at least once in 33 years. That will probably cost me at least £1,000. So in total, upfront cost of the battery system £4,000 plus electricity for 6,000 cycles £2,250 plus at some point a new inverter £1,000 equal £7,250. If I were to purchase electricity from the grid at peak at 29.78 pence per kilowatt hour, £7,250 means around 24,000 kilowatts hour. Taking into the account my 2.5 kilowatts hour per day consumption, this will take nearly to 10,000 days. In conclusion, my investment will take 26 years to be paid back. Therefore, I am not considering to invest in a home battery yet. This has not taken into account the volatility of the energy price, and my conclusions, it might change. This is not any financial advice. I am just sharing my own experiences. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. Let me know if I missed anything. That's all for this video. Switch off the light if you leave the room, and I will see you next time.